football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field to start this game off. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Smith. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So Minnesota's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fit. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
He'll keep it himself. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking for space, it's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The play-action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
And when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent, it's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a catch at the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by a field goal over Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll toss it to the left. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. On the ground, it's Turner. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Trying to set up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. Oh, my, circle, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick shovel pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to sling it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Ohio State! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward. play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The give from the gun. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's got the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Gives it on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The RPO, it's complete. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Turner. Breaks into the open. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Just a little off. Incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Off play action. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
It's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11 on 11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So
touchdown Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air. It's Lindsey. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide receiver going in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Peoples. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And his first pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Here's the heat. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Hunt is in the air. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They'll run the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Tracy. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Slithers into space. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Peoples. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Bears the pressure. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the run, it's Peoples. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, it's Lindsey. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. He wastes no time and comes out to throw it. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. With the catch, it's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peoples. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the left. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Give to the running back. Look out, he's got room. Oh, what a cut. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Trying to pull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
It's now 4th and goal.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Barges ahead. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Golden Gophers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Under fire. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Find some fresh air.
Returner brings it out to the 35.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4 downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Looking for space, it's Donaldson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll run read option right on 2nd down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll test the right side. Spins away from the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running it to the right. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drop. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running to Green. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for